In my experience, you can never do enough complex fractions. We'll actually be coming back to complex fractions at the end of the year when we're working with limits. So the better we get at it now, the better our lives will be in the long run as well. So 2 more. This first one, again, we need to combine and have a single fraction over a single fraction before we can divide. So I'm going to work with the top of this complex fraction first. But the bottom already has a single fraction on there. In the top, I have this 1, so I like to lean into the fraction situation, make sure I make fractions. If I have 1 fraction, I'm going to make them all fractions. And then I'm going to multiply that by x minus 1 over x minus 1 to get a common denominator in my numerator. So what this looks like is 1 plus x minus 1 all over x minus 1. That's my numerator. Way up in the denominator, I'm going to go ahead and simplify there. I have 1 minus 1, so those cancel. So this simplifies to x over x minus 1 divided by 1 over x minus 1. Now that you have a single fraction over a single fraction, you can flip the second and multiply if that's what you like. The denominator is your second term. If you like to group like I do, then your numerator is going to be x times x minus 1. Your denominator is going to be x minus 1 times 1. I never multiply out on this step because of what can happen here, or x minus 1 cancel. And we're just left with x. It's a very satisfying little complex fraction problem. All right, let's do another. Lots of a's and b's here. Again, we need to deal with our numerator and denominator separately until I have a single fraction over a single fraction. In my numerator, my common denominator is going to be AB. So I need to multiply my first fraction by B over B, and my second fraction by A over A. So that in my numerator, 1 times B is B, 1 times A is lovely. In my denominator, again, my numerator is going to be AB. I need to multiply my first fraction by B over B, and my second fraction by B. Hopefully by now you can see that these two guys are going to cancel. If you can't see that, go ahead and pause the video, flip the second and multiply, or group your terms and cancel those. Your final answer is B plus A over B minus A. There's nothing we can do to cancel there. Don't cancel your A's. Don't cancel your B's. This is not negative 1. If you need to convince yourself of that, plug in some numbers that are not 1 and 0. Right? So a couple more complex fraction problems. Those are pretty simple. But really, again, we can't do enough complex fractions. Hopefully this unit review has been really helpful. Make sure that you've done every problem. If you found that a problem was terribly difficult for you, or you needed to really pause the video a lot, that's a great problem to start and go back and work on your own. Go back, take a break for an hour or a couple hours or a day if you're working far enough ahead, and then go back and cover up the answer and try again. It's a great way to